Okay, Horn reaction videos. Subscribe, like the videos, tell your friends about it. Okay, so I have this new video. I always do reaction videos, and this one is kind of a cool one because it's about COVID-19. And this just came out. March 30th is the first time I saw it online, and I'm pretty anxious to do a reaction video again. I will stop and pause, so just expect that. I am wearing my mask, and I'm going to show you why in a minute, okay? I always respect the publishers, so make sure you support YFM. I am going to be stopping and pausing. When I do that, it's because I'm going to be talking about it and reflecting on things. And if you want to see the original video, just go to that link. Watch that one. I'm just doing a reaction. People usually just watch it once, maybe twice, but go to the original. So that's why I put the link, and that's why I stop and pause. That's pretty cool. Like I visited that church in, I think that's the one in near Bole, right? Let me know if that's the Bole one. I think it's the one in Bole in Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa. Ababa. Excuse me for my mispronunciations. I apologize for that. You see, I got my hat on too like that. And I just really like these voices in Ethiopia. So this is going to be a COVID-19, and I can tell it from the messages later. But like you're going to see his voice kind of go up and down, and it has such a beautiful voice anyways. See that just keeps rising and rising, rising. This is a pretty cool video. So there's some images. There's a lot of kind of religious symbolism in it, and I like that quite a bit. So I think this is I don't know if this is Lalibela or not, but I did visit Lalibela, and I did see this against like the temple or the rock, and it looks like this is the same thing. So World Health Organization. I really, really like this a lot. I don't want to take things into politics at all, but well, I guess this is a very big situation right now. Everybody's under COVID-19. So originally I'm from the United States, but I live in China. So of course, politically, there's like two different things happening. One is where the source is, other one where things are being badly affected. And I'm really impressed by this video because I feel like sometimes people aren't always they're not really sure how to handle this, I'm not watching the United States handling it very well at the moment. Things could change later, but that's just the current reality right now. But Ethiopia, it's still under low numbers, and I really like the fact that they're educating people right away. And maybe, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Nobody knows, but I really like the fact that this video is out there just so that it might stop a more rapid spread. People that don't know, I'm in Macau, which is next to China, so I see this everywhere. We're required to wear a mask. If I ride on a bus, I have to wear a mask in Macau. Same in China, same in Hong Kong. So I'm just kind of letting you know what's happening over here as well, just so that you know. I'll keep the mask on and I'll talk, but basically, if I get on a bus and I'm not wearing a mask, they will fine me 600 patakas, which is about 75 American dollars. They'll fine us, because they want everybody to wear this mask in Macau, and Hong Kong and China is almost the same. And we also have to, they put a little heat check to our head, and we have to do that every time we go into a building. So I'm actually quite appreciative, because I feel like, the COVID-19 cases are going down, and I hope the same thing happens in Ethiopia as well. That people can keep it under control. Nobody knows what's going to happen, so like wearing the mask is very important, right? I don't know what that scene's about right there, but that looks like a nurse and a patient, but it could also be a mother and a daughter. But the other thing they're doing here in this whole region of Macau, China, Hong Kong is if somebody has the COVID-19, they remove them out of the house. They have to go into a quarantine center, or sometimes they'll have like a self-isolation in a home, but a lot of times they're separated from their family. So I don't know if this has the same thing or not, and maybe I'm not sure what they're saying in the Ethiopian language. I will let you know that I don't speak Ethiopian. You probably know that if you watch my videos. I just happen to have a lot of interest in the culture and the people, and I'm interested in the language as well, so I can learn something through the music.
نكبر محرتك وردلنا صعب تحلف زحمة فتنا صلاة نكبر ككمتي ابنتنا
I like that image. I like that a lot right there. It's pretty cool. Like always, I always kind of want to know, when I do these videos, partially it's maybe interesting for you to watch a foreigner react to it, but also, and I do appreciate the music quite a bit. But the other thing too is I also like to hear from you. So maybe just kind of tell me some of the stuff that I don't know about in this particular song. Actually, what I'm most curious about is COVID-19 related things. What they're saying about COVID-19. Then you see this right here, this mask right here. Sometimes people say, like, I hear this argument in the United States, and I'm in China, right? So in the United States is my home country. So they say in the United States, why do I have to wear a mask? I'm not sick. But here, they don't say it like that. They say, like, you have to wear a mask because you might not know you're sick, and then you're infecting people that you love. So I like this image right here because you have a baby and a mother. So just because you're not showing signs doesn't mean that you might not get it. So it can transmit even through people who are not visibly sick. You can get this COVID-19 and show no signs at all for up to like 14 days. And then you might show signs on day 10 or 11 or 12. And that means that everybody you came in contact with for those 10 days will get sick. And they're probably people that you know and that you love. So that's why this is really important, this image in this video, just kind of informing people exactly what's happening. So this is really cool. I really like this a lot.
صعب تحلف زحمة فتنا
like that. That's really beautiful right there. You hear that? The sound, the way the sound kind of came down like that. That's beautiful. When I play the Ethiopian videos, I've never actually seen the whole video before. Sometimes I'll flip around and I know that I like it right away, and then I know I'm going to play it. So I haven't heard this before, and the way that that just kicked in like that, that's really cool. Really like that a lot.
كم مسأتو خاء حرتو يعبي تقبرو سينا علم كاب نبعت كالق مدحن يلن صلوت يا صلوت كالق مدحن يلن صلوت يا صلوت.
That's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. The way that he said that. I don't know what he's saying, but that's really beautiful. This looks like where I live. Not in Macau, but in Hong Kong. But this looks like it could be anywhere in China. The cities are massive. A lot of people. That's cool. Takes off that. All right, hope you liked this video quite a bit. So I'm glad to be able to do this one, and it has a really great message. I can tell already. It has beautiful sounds, beautiful voice, beautiful everything. So okay, thank you, Ethiopia.
Toma cuidado la bovidinha.